we were doing our finance transformation is to make sure that you set a vision for your global finance team, and from there look into how to do it, whether it is through assignment, through processes, and what is the right team of people. First of all, you must select the right people, the right team, people with the right attitude to actually bring about this change and send a consistent message across. Whatever transformation that the CFO is thinking about, it needs to align with the business. You need to understand what the business is doing in 3 years from now or 5 years from now, so that you can build a model that is actually adaptable, flexible, and scalable. So then in that case, you will not need to have to face constant changes, and whoever you assign to this project must live and breathe by the project. The success of the project is key. So therefore, you must have people who are dedicated, because they know whether it succeed or fail, they depend on it. So that's how you bring about the success, not just top down, having the right people, having a vision, having the right organization. And the tools is one thing that can actually help you to succeed, but it is the people that makes the change. I can see that, because of automations, even for small, medium enterprise and not just for big enterprise, a lot of the processing work will be automated. So that will be taken away from finance, because these days there are software out there that can do smart processing. It can take away the hassle of accounting, so that they don't need to do a lot of complex accounting. They can then outsource it. Then the accountant who are in-house will definitely be integrated with the business to provide advice to support the business for better growth, for profitable growth, because we need profit to survive. So therefore it's very important, and also to highlight corrective action before the target deadline is being reached. So that's very important. I can see the business finance function will be integrated with the businesses and become a consultant or value-added advice to the business. So finance people will need to change. They need to learn how to be a consultant. They need to actually ask critical, challenging questions. Being a consultant, they can no longer always say, yes, I agree. They need to give options. They need to step back. They need to, tell the business when to walk away, or when not to spend time on certain things, but instead re-divert to other opportunities that actually brings more value to the businesses. Predictive analytics will actually help finance to make better decisions, because these days when you want to do what if analysis, a lot of us will do an Excel, even during budgeting time, or when we actually plan a certain business case, we have to do a lot of what if analysis. So I think with predictive analytics, it will definitely easier, faster to churn out the report, so that the finance can actually dedicate the time to actually discuss the implications of each of these scenarios and plan together with the business, which is the one which will give you, depending on the appetite of the business for risk, which one will give you a better return, giving your risk portfolio and the time for return. So I think it's a must. We must move in that direction, because we just don't have so much time to do a lot of what if scenario using an Excel.